Warning: this video contains some footage that might be disturbing to viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, he missed! Good morning, everyone, and I am coming to you from the state of Georgia. It is March in 2024 and spring has finally arrived. The trees are starting to leave and the reptiles are becoming more and more active. What I'm going to be doing this weekend is heading to the southern part of the state, where I'm going to be meeting up with a couple of my friends, Grant and Peter, who are coming up from Florida, and we are going to do a ton of flipping. We are going to hit as many spots as possible, and the goal is to find as many snakes as possible. It's the best time of year to do it. We got some good conditions today and tomorrow, so hopefully our efforts will pay off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Peter just got our first snake. And it's a copperhead. Oh my first copperhead in a year and a half. It's Grant's life for copperhead, actually. We're gonna pose this guy for some photos. Awesome.
Here we go, we got a nice copperhead. They're gorgeous snakes.
Yeah, they are beautiful. Okay, everyone, so here is the copperhead. This is an Eastern Copperhead. It is the first one that I have seen in a year and a half, and the first one I've ever seen in the state of Georgia. We found this copperhead under that structure over there, and we've been just posing it for some photos. As you can see, it's been very cooperative. So, really cool. We can tell it's a copperhead because see those bands on the side of its body? They kind of look like hourglasses. So those are chocolate brown hourglass shaped crossbands that run the length of the body. It has kind of an orange body coloration. And then if we zoom in on the face a little bit, I don't want to get too close here. Actually, I'll do it like this. So we have the eye, the nostril. I'm probably going to just point this out, is not where that hole is. That little hole is a loreal pit. This is what rattlesnakes and cottonmouths and copperheads have. It essentially gives them an extra sense, if you will, allows them to detect differences in temperature in their surrounding environment. So it's like a really cool adaptation they have, but really awesome, really cool first snake of the day, and hopefully we can find some more. Posing the copperhead for some photos.
Alright, does somebody want to hold these? Just hold them like this.
Looks like we got a little yellow-bellied slider on the side of the road here. It's kind of tucked in the shell. We're going to move this guy to the other side of the road because he's heading towards this pond over here. So there he goes. Alright, so I just found this is an Eastern garter snake. Unfortunately, it's dead. We found it on this dirt, well, there's a better look at it. We found it on this dirt road right here, so I wanted to see what it was. Unfortunately, it's a DOR, but snakes are clearly moving. Yep, look at what we just found. Holy crap!
It's so huge.
That thing is huge. Eastern king snake, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a monster individual. So this was actually only the third eastern cane snake I had ever seen in my life up to this point, and was easily the largest. These snakes belong in a group of snakes known as Lampropeltis, which includes milk snakes as well. This eastern cane, I don't know exactly how long it was, but my friend Peter is 6.5 feet tall, and this king snake I think was over 4 feet long, easily capable of eating rattlesnakes and other pit vipers. We eventually let it go underneath its board and kept on going. Right, we got two marbled salamanders. Grant found both of them. Here's one here, it's a little guy. And then you have the oh, it's over here. So, yeah, really cool.
Yeah, we got two wheels inside and Grant's in the middle.
All right, Grant.
All right, ready?
Nothing. This way. Nothing.
My GoPro's recording?
Yeah. Now we're not going to find anything because our GoPros are
all recording, yeah. Alright, ready?
Yep. Oh, we're going this way. Nothing. Oh, king!
Yep.
We got king snake number 2. Oh, it's a little smaller one.
Like I said, I got it live on GoPro. Does it have SFT? Oh, it looks all messed up.
Oh, that's not good.
Do you have it held up over there?
It's curled up.
Or like it's in? Yeah,
No.
I'm holding it up. Okay. Here it is. Well, king snake number 2 to go.
All right, we just flipped our second eastern king snake of the day. Looks like this guy might be entering shed. His eye's kind of cloudy, but yeah, smaller than the last one, but still really cool. 3 snakes on the day.
We've done this one, right?
Yeah, that was the first one, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'll save the big piece of tin, but I might look at a couple little things here.
All right, we got some snake eggs. These are likely king snakes. Sick.
Yeah.
King snake number 3. It's there with some fire ants, or not fire ants, just regular ants, but sweet.
Wow.
All right, here is the king snake in hand. It is an absolutely stunning one, and as Grant was saying, this is a contender for probably the favorite of the day. Easily has the most shiny pattern. Wow, they are so awesome. I've only seen 2 king snakes, eastern king snakes, before today. We have 3. Look at the iridescence. You can kind of see it right there to the, I guess on the right side of the snake. Wow. That's just awesome. All right, here's Peter, and he's going to let the king snake go back under its board.
Letting the beauty go.
Awesome. Nothing weird to see here, just some stuffed animal, and then a baby just sitting in this chair.
We just found this melon, and I'm hungry.
Oh God.
Melon. Oh, that was a nice, that was like Fruit Ninja. Oh, it's not ripe yet. It's why am I, is it cantaloupe? What am I don't know my fruits. It's the green one. This thing's ripe. Wait, I think. Oh.
God, how does it taste?
It is not ripe.
You heard it, people. It's not good. It didn't pass the Peter Crawford test, but yet he's still eating it.
It's not that bad.
We got a little skink here. We've seen a few of them today, but have not been able to get any in hand. I think this is a broadhead skink because you can see on the tail how that middle row is kind of enlarged, even though it's not really focusing. And then if we look at the labial scales on the lips, it has 4 before it hit between the eye and the nostril. So I think this is a young broadhead.
But I've got something more exciting.
And what's that? Oh, there it is. All right, it's the end of the day,
Flips this year.
and we just flipped 2 king snakes under this tin. So there's one there and one right here. So that's what, 5 king snakes in one day?
Wow. That one's nice too.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Both huge king snakes. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's awesome.
They're both in
They're
shed.
both in the blue, but this one looks good.
Wow, look at that.
Here's the king snake. He's very angry right now.
He's jiggling.
Crazy how different that one's.
That's not me shaking my hand. That's the snake just freaking out. And this is the bigger one of the two.
It's crazy how different. Oh.
But this one's in shed, so not quite as shiny as the other one, but it's a freaking king snake, so you can't complain. So here is the smaller of the 2 king snakes in hand. Both of these guys are in shed, and you can see the shed coming off of his head there. But really awesome. This has been a great day. Cool to see a lot of king snakes. And yeah, just awesome. We're going to pose these guys for some photos really quick before the sun goes down. And then, yeah, that's pretty close to the end of the day right there. Sweet. All right, releasing the king snake back under its tin. There it goes. All right, we just unexpectedly flipped this slimy salamander. It's pretty cool. Second species of salamander on the day. All right, and we are going to end the first night. Looks like we got a southern toad. I'm pretty sure this is a southern toad based on the crest and the number of warts. And I think we might be a little far south of American toads, so pretty cool. This guy's hopping along. And he's going off that way. Good morning, everyone, from the beautiful South Georgia. This is day 2 of our herping trip down here. Yesterday was incredibly successful. We ended up with 5 king snakes and a copperhead, plus a few other things as well. Hopefully today will be successful. We're going to do some more flipping, and the goal today is to get some species of rattlesnake. Let's see if we can pull it off. First snake of day 2, Southern Black Racer, under this piece of metal.
It's kind of a big one.
Yeah, Grant just flipped this big slimy salamander under whatever this thing was. But pretty cool. That's I've seen a few slimy salamanders now.
A video of it in situ?
Yeah.
All right, we just got our first king snake of the day, our 6th one in the last 2 days. Grant just flipped this guy under a board here. You want to do the honors, Grant, and get him?
Yeah.
Beauty.
It's cold.
All right,
Yeah,
here is the king snake in hand. She's a little cold right now. But they're just coming to pay us a visit. Zoom in a little more. Really, really stunning king snake. This one, not quite in shed either, but not as glossy as some of the other ones that we've seen. That's awesome. Always good to see king snakes. Oop. All right, we're gonna release the king snake back under its board. And there it goes. We just got king snake number 7 on the trip and the second one on day 2. Oh, king snake! King snake! King, oh my god!
That was a big one.
That's king snake number 8, folks. Wow. King snake number 8 of the trip.
There's so many of them. Is that mama over there? Oh my gosh, there's so many of them.
It wouldn't be a trip to Georgia or South Georgia without the classic. Oh, usually they're gas station dogs, but these are just old motel dogs.
We stopped to play with puppies. Hi. Come on. Who's that? Dad? I think these are.
Well,
This is like National Geographic right now. African wild dogs.
so the mother dog right there, she just caught a rat and brought it back for the puppies. I've never seen that before. Now she's probably gonna be very apprehensive of us, but wow. And they're gonna go to town on that rat.
That was awesome. Dogs belong somewhere? They just like live around.
So that's the father right there with Peter of the puppies. We just road cruised a freaking Florida softshell turtle, and there's like no wetlands around here. Like literally nothing. What the heck are you doing out here? So here's Peter holding the Florida softshell turtle that we just found.
It's a male with a
big
long
tail.
You can see here. So I think it just got a little bit lost, and there is a wetlands just up the road up there. So we're gonna save him a little bit of a walk on the road and just release him up to that wetland up there, which is where he's going. So. All
right, Peter's gonna give this turtle a ride, and we're gonna go
he's gonna hitch a ride from us, a quick Uber to get to the pond, and then he's free.
Uber turtle. All right, folks. Here's Peter with the male softshell turtle.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a video on my phone real quick too.
We're going to release him right here.
All right, so I think we figured out where the turtle is going to this wetland. It's a male, so it's not like it's a female laying eggs or anything. So we just gave him a quick little Uber. And he's back in the water momentarily, maybe. Unless he wants to hang out on dry land.
Yeah, we can just plop him right in the water. The water's right here, so he can just run into that whenever he's ready.
For the car coming.
All right, we just got, this is a yellow-bellied slider on the side of the road. Second one of the trip. This is a big old male. Tell by those super long claws. And he's melanistic. He's got a very dark face, so it's an older individual. And they'll use those claws, and they'll kind of like... Peter's gonna do it. Yeah, that's how you do it.
I also can't do it because I'm holding the turtle.
So that's what they do with their claws. So, all right. All right, so we just came across these. Is the remains of a gopher tortoise. You can see kind of the bone structure there. And yeah, that's something that's pretty wild actually.
That's crazy.
Well, people, this is really unfortunate. We got a DOR Eastern Diamondback. It's in perfect condition. I saw the snake get hit after it was already dead. It was not here earlier when we drove by it, so that really sucks. Yeah. That would have been awesome to see alive. So we're not going to recreate this.
Yeah, we're not going to recreate it.
But there's something in this tin that Peter just flipped that's been our main target. Now Peter is going to get it out. And that's what's cool.
Here, look out, come on, kind of move it to the... Oh.
Look at the size of this timber rattlesnake we just found. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Peter got it. A huge canebrake.
That's sick. Yo, it's dinosaurs. Oh, look at it. Jeez, I'm so stoked about that.
Okay, people, so this is my first timber rattlesnake of 2024. It is technically down here, we call them canebrakes, and this is what I would call a canebrake morph. I've talked about the difference between timber rattlesnake morphs in previous videos, but this is my all-time favorite rattlesnake species, so I am so happy we got a live rattlesnake. I'm really, unfortunately, Grant was not here to see this, he had to leave, but...
Sorry, Grant.
R.I.P. Grant. But Peter and I, well, Peter's the one who got it. I just was here to watch it happen. That's unbelievable. The trip has been made, but this was just the icing on the cake. Time to put the canebrake back in its tin.
I can maybe walk it over there.
Come on, buddy.
Maybe I'll go like, I'll do this. Almost there. Here we go.
All right. And there goes the canebrake.
Oh, that is amazing.
Sweet.
Now just stop rattling because everyone else is going to hear you.
Right, so we just flipped under this freaking door our second canebrake of the evening, and this one's a really light coloration. It's right in there. I'm gonna use my other camera. All right.
Oh, it's a little bit smaller than the last one.
We just got our second canebrake of the afternoon. Unbelievable, and this one's even lighter than the last one. Here is the second canebrake out in the open. This one's got like some dark markings around his face. He's coming right at me. Look at that.
Wow.
That's the canebrake in reference to the hoe.
Like the rattle is on it.
Wow. Look at the size of that next to the garden hoe.
Oh my god.
This one's acting a little bit. I gotta turn off the super wide angle on my GoPro.
All right, so Peter is continuing the flip. This timber rattlesnake is behaving very differently from the last one. It's not rattling constantly, it's only rattling when we make sudden movements. Otherwise, it's choosing to remain as still as possible. I think the last one was a little prettier, if I'd be honest, but this snake is still really impressive. I think it's over 4 feet long. As you could see with my garden hoe over there, with the snake stretched out, it was almost as long as it. Yeah, so this is just, again, really awesome, and the fact we got 2 canebrakes at the very end of the day is just, it's just honestly, everything at this point is just icing on the cake. But there we go, another nice look at him. Gorgeous canebrake. All right, there's Peter moving. We're trying to get the canebrake to go back under his door right now. Come on, buddy. It's right there. And no. So the canebrake is right next to his home. There's enough space in there where he figured that he can just go back in under the door. Otherwise, he's got a nice sheltered spot to spend the night. So, really awesome. So I had the backtrack to the Big Ten spot. This is the second day because I left my freaking tripod here. Dosh guard, that's where we got the king snake yesterday, and I saw my tripod here and I'm like, don't forget that, and sure enough I did. Well, hi everyone, this is going to be the outro for this video. I forgot to do one when I was in South Georgia, so I'm doing it from my basement in Northern Georgia. And I will say that this weekend was absolutely successful. Getting the 8 Eastern king snakes in 2 days was just magnificent because before this weekend I'd only seen 2 in my whole life. The Eastern Copperhead was also a really big highlight personally because it'd been such a long time since I'd seen one. And it also was great because it was Grant's lifer as well. We were herping in South Georgia last October, and the Copperhead was one of the bigger target that we were trying to get, and unfortunately we didn't pull it off. So I was happy that we were able to get it for him, especially because Grant unfortunately missed out on those 2 canebrakes, but we were able to get a canebrake the last time we were in South Georgia with him. But other than that though, the 2 canebrakes we did see this time around were really awesome, especially the first one. That was so stunning. And other than that, everything else was mostly just common species, turtles, skinks, things like that. But it was just great to be out and see all these reptiles moving. Even the amphibians, the slimy salamanders and the marbled salamanders were awesome. I guess the only low light was getting the DOR Eastern Diamondback. We absolutely would have loved to have seen that snake alive. It's unfortunate, especially because we drove by where it was hit earlier and the snake hadn't moved yet. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a long outro, but it's going to be the end of this video. I hope you all really enjoyed it as much as we did, filming it essentially and being out there. It was a great weekend. I had a blast. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care until then.